Alright guys, welcome to Remnant 2. It's on an early access thing if you bought it that way. I had played the first one, Remnant from the Ashes, pretty fair amount, so I was pretty interested in playing this one. So it's out-ish now. It'll actually be out on the 22nd, or it's not the 22nd, the 25th. And yeah, we're going to give it a go. You boot up the game and it pretty much starts you right into character creation. No cutscenes or anything like that. I might adjust the sound a little bit more actually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start playing it, and this video should be pretty much like the first hour of gameplay. I'm going to look for kind of a decent beginning chunk to show you guys, and it's going to be fairly minimally edited because I want you to see exactly what you're going to start getting yourselves into. So let's get going. We're going to create our guy. Now, if you're not familiar with the game, oh, okay. It's
not
off.
not bad at all. Oh, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, I don't like the looks of this.
All of them said the same thing except for that dude. All right, focusing. Yeah, so yeah, if you're not familiar with it, it's labeled as Souls-like, right? Only because honestly, I feel like it's because it has rolling, checkpoint, you know, bonfire type things, and a refillable healing item that refills when you rest at the site, which then respawns all your enemies. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason they say it's Souls-like. I hate that title anyways. Whatever. It is kind of a rogue-lite-ish game. At least Remnant from the Ashes was the first one, because you would have sort of procedurally generated maps. Like, they were kind of the same. There was a general like kind of template it laid out, and a few bosses to go through, and then some like random gear and challenges you could do, and then build your guy up from there. I really enjoyed it. It was third person, and it was like a mix of shooter and melee. You could build your guy around either one or do some combination, and there were some neat things you could do between like combining different armor sets and weapons to create a build. Now this one actually has classes from my understanding, so you know, you'll actually choose a class and that'll like kind of specialize and choose like the basics of what you're doing. That's how I'm understanding it right now, but we'll see. All right, Mater Dude, there's an okay amount of customization. I mean, honestly, you're probably not going to see all of the details of them once you start wearing your armor and you're actually like playing the game. So it's kind of whatever. Voices, you can change sort of basic face appearance and stuff, hair, eye color, some hair stuff, some basic scars and marking, and hardcore. Experienced players only, and hardcore death is permanent. Yep, only players with a hardcore cannot join or host public games. Access to hardcore specific rewards. Nope, not really what I want to do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do solid starting point with tougher, great choice for players that enjoy and challenge. I'm probably going to do veteran. I'm not going to do that because I'm pretty sure like this is literally like you need to have good gear. It's not like, oh, it's just more challenging. Like, no, it's more challenging and you need to have the gear to do it. So we're going to go with this one. Yep, let's do it. X to toggle weapons. Yeah, here we go. If it's anything like the other one, you'll have like a primary weapon, a secondary one, and then like a melee weapon. And then like you got abilities that are based on like what you have on your guns. So we'll see. This actually looks like nicer than it did in the other one. I mean, it's still run down in Apocalypse, but I mean, the weather's good.
If I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
Ooh, that is quite a drop. Let me help you down.
I've got this.
No. That armor set is also like one of the starting, it looks like one of the starting ones in the previous game. I don't think there was a choice in what I could start with, was there? Not yet anyways.
You okay?
Jesus, dude. Imagine if I died to that. That'd suck. Oh, dude, her arm doesn't look good.
That's 3.
What? Oh, please.
3 times I saved your life. The sinkhole, Your foot.
Is this a Last of Us
What?
situation?
You'd be dead if my mom hadn't taught me to dress a wound.
That's the vibe I'm getting right now. It's like The Last of Us.
Fine. 2 times then. The sinkhole and just now. Ugh. Ah,
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, let me see that.
leave it. It's nothing. Hey, I'm fine.
Come on. Roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. It's getting worse.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding. It'll calm down. It always does.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't trust it. I think that's
Let's go.
the root.
Kid said the ward was this way.
Okay, so the root is like a really bad thing, and the ward is kind of like a safe place, obviously. Oh, there's like a deer. This session will be joinable after completing the tutorial. Well, can I? Really not looking for multiplayer right now. Okay, so we got character. So here's our stuff. You have melee weapon. Here's our light arms. Probably have heavy arms or the long gun, small gun, melee. Relic. You got different armors. Does it say anything about what it does? Just a combination. Okay, neat. So you got traits. So the traits are kind of like how you end up specializing your guy. So as you go, you can unlock different traits by doing certain things. Sometimes you complete quests and stuff, and then you unlock a trait. So maybe you do something for some crazy old hag in the freaking church, and she teaches you how to resist elemental damage. And so then each time you level up or you increase your power level, you get a point you can put into something. So you can put it into any one of these traits. Okay, system options. Can I? Not really looking to do. All right, well, let's get going. I don't know how the online thing's gonna go.
That old fairy tale?
I'm like limping.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like this ward. Old white guy founds it. Food and fresh water, everyone gets along.
Huh. Did something like that happen in the first one? Because I don't remember that.
Sounds like the fairy tale to me. It's probably just a couple of old timers holed up underground. I just hope they got a few supplies for trade.
Does look pretty
Otherwise,
good so
we won't
far.
last much longer out here.
And I mean, this seems to have more actual story than the
You
last
think
one
people
did.
actually live like this?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know what's in that Fulton's original blend, but I never seen nobody that happy before. Not in real life.
Yeah, I mean that's because your life is kind of shit right now. No offense, but won't let me walk. Checking my shoe. Okay. Can we go? I feel like there's gonna be something up ahead. If you look at the mini map, it's red, and I don't know if that's just because we haven't explored it, or because there's enemies up ahead. Now before, right, you can see what's going on. There would be side sections you could explore, find like scrap and other materials and things to like kind of upgrade and build stuff. Door's locked.
Locked.
So
Great.
must be another
can't turn
path right
back
up
now.
here. Looks
Ain't
like
got
we
nowhere
can
to
vault
go.
up here.
There's gotta be
Yeah.
another way through.
Using spacebar, up we go. Okay. Good deal. Circle around. Can we jump? Wait, what did it say? Press space while moving near a ledge to jump. There we go. Then we go down. Does it also roll us? Yeah. Space is also going to be like your roll. And I don't actually remember if you had like iframes or not when you rolled. I feel like you did,
It's
but
about time. What's
memory's
in
a
here?
little janky. And if you're standing still and you just tap it, you'll do a quick little dash back. That works nicely for when you're doing like melee attacks. Here we go. Some loot right here.
Can't let it go to waste.
Yeah, blood root.
Use it on that bum ankle of yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you look
Hey,
on the bottom
look at
left,
this.
we've got... Yeah, I've already got it.
Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and these guys.
Yeah, you got like consumables and stuff down on your quick bar on the bottom left. And so, you know, you can load yourself out before you go into
Over
a
here.
round, or, you know, find stuff as you go and then equip it and use it. It also includes like ammo, because that could be an issue if you have like problems maintaining your ammo. You can bring like extra supplies with like ammo boxes and stuff to keep yourself going. Shift to sprint, okay. So I wonder how we were kind of like limping, right? Yeah, there's stamina, so dodging, sprinting depletes that. It's another part of the Souls-like experience. Gotta manage your stamina. Bet we gotta shoot those things. But I wonder if we get hurt, if that's going to actually,
Oh, this is bad.
like, affect our
This is bad when
gameplay,
it's under Brock.
you know, outside of dying.
Side of what?
Nothing. Something my ma used to say.
Okay, just ignore it, I guess. Really looks like something I could shoot. Oh, why would you jump that, dude? Oh, that's awful. Oh, yeah, we hear him.
Deadwood!
Deadwood.
Shoot the damn thing!
I don't have my gun. Oh, yeah, yeah, so, Jesus. I forgot that's how it worked. So if you're not aiming with your gun, right? So you use the, like, right-click to aim your gun. If you don't do that, you just do melee attacks. I forgot that's how they did it. It's really different, because I don't know that I've played another game that does something like that. It's pretty neat. I do sort of like it, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. Alright. Let's go ahead and open it up. Yeah. I guess I did shoot something. Yeah, sorry, I reloaded. Go through here. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. That's looking a little rough, guy. Yeah, so the game has, like, stuff to do with, like, multi-dimensional things. There's, like, stuff that's, like, spreading through all of it. But then there's a bunch of realms that are actually just kind of not good anyways. Like, yeah, there's, like, some root thing that's, like, big, bad, and evil and, like, consuming things. But there's a bunch of things in other worlds that are also, honestly, just as gnarly.
Starting to think looking for this ward wasn't such a good
I also wonder if
idea.
this is Ward 13, because I'm pretty sure that was the one in the previous game. The city looks the same anyways. Let's keep it going. Guess we're gonna go down there. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad, bro. Oh, I wasn't ready to go down. Guess I'll drink my coffee. Oh, shoot. You have to control him. I was like, I'm gonna drink my coffee while I do this. Can I shift it? Yeah. You can sprint down the slide.
Guess the Deadwood ain't all gone after all.
So I guess maybe we, at the end of the first one, I
No
mean, I guess
way
we
the ward
kind
fell.
of stopped it,
Not with a
but
nest
like,
this out here.
I don't remember that we like truly did.
Maybe best we head
It's
back.
just been a while, I guess, and some of the
Retrace our
ending and
steps.
stuff wasn't
We
super
can
clear to me.
Find another way out.
So it's at least seeming like there's going to be a better narrative or explanation on like what's happening in this one. Oh God! Oh Lord! There we go. One on my left. Roll out. We're gonna use our thing to dodge out. 2, 3. Where's that? Anybody else? You. Okay. Took some hits in there. That was a little unfortunate. One over there. Left and left. Roll forward. Watch him back. Ah! Too early in the dodge. We got him though. Cutscene.
No!
Oh, I didn't switch to my... Oh, Jesus. Maybe I'm okay? It looks like I'm kind of okay. Maybe they'll
Not
recognize...
today, assholes! Hey, this is 3, by the way. You know, right here
Dude,
makes for 3.
I do something to make it. You know, it'd be ballsy.
Oh,
You
shit.
make your character for him to die, and then you have to play as her. That'd be pretty funny.
Hey, listen. For what it's worth, you were a good friend.
I think I could have done it.
You were a good
I could
friend.
have taken them on if I was nice and careful about it. So are we gonna get rescued, or is she gonna do something? Oh, cut the black. Oh. Huh. Dude, I wouldn't want to touch that stuff on the wall. It's like breathing. That's gross. Huh. Okay. So it isn't just like they even like something told them to stop. It's like something is stopping them, like literally in midair. Huh.
It's okay. You're safe. Whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
Can't hold this forever, Bo.
Okay. So we got ourselves a psychic. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a dragon heart thing or something. That's like that's your Estus flask for our Dark Souls players, or your flask of tears or something.
Thanks. Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving. On 3. 1.
Oh, it's a full group of 4. This is a 4-man party now.
3.
Okay, I thought we were gonna have to fight. I mean, you just wiped them out, dude.
That's all I got. You're on your own now.
Okay.
Hey, we still got each other.
Yeah, come on. She's acting like she's like done forever. Jesus.
Follow us, you two. That won't be the last of them.
Alright, let's see. I mean, I can obviously assume that they're going to take us to the ward. And that's where they're from, so we must be pretty close.
Rude or thick down here.
Must be what I felt back at the ward. Wait. You're from the ward? Shit. Maybe Santa's real too.
Yeah, it's not far from here. But the way down collapsed behind us.
Oh, that's not good.
We're gonna have to find another way out.
Bummer. Anything over there? I'm trying to just like look for extra little like goodies and corners and stuff. I know it probably wouldn't do it in like an opening tutorial like this, but at the same time, you never know. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, my aim is awful right now. I'm gonna have to get better at that. I forget how to swap my weapon. Was it X, he said? Yeah. You can also roll with a wheel. I mean, typically you do want to kind of like alternate your guns so that you're not using all of your ammo at once. And right now we're just picking them off with our rifle. There we go. Anybody else? Whoa. Yeah, we'll have to swap now because we're getting a little low. But there's some ammo. That should be long gun ammo. Yeah. Pick it up. Can I use it? Okay. It's playing something else and that made me think I had to press F. There we go. And there it is. They start dropping some scrap, and you can use that. It's like kind of like a currency, I believe. So you use that when you're like purchasing items, helping to upgrade things, shenanigans like that. One left, no, right side. Wonder if, I'm pretty sure there's friendly fire if you actually play multiplayer. Let's get the wrong rifle. Boom. Keep them at a distance before they can even get close. Keeping an eye on the left. Somebody dropped something up there. Is it just the ammo? Can I climb up it? It looks like it's got some other stuff on it. What is it? I want it. Oh, whatever. Let's keep going. Coffee break. Oh wait, are they still running while I pause? Oh man. I was hoping they would they would not be moving when I paused it, but I guess no such luck. Why didn't you help her? I know it's because of the game. They want me to confirm that I'm ready to move on. Looking good, looking good.
Something's here.
Dude, that ward cannot be a safe place. Like, if this is that close to where you guys are living, maybe there's just nowhere good anyways, outside of the North Pole, apparently.
The dead would know they've lost. But they won't lay down without a fight.
Okay. Oh, hi. Hi, friend. I bet I gotta shoot him with a glowy barb. Going back. Down with that. There we go. Some damage. auto swap to my pistol, which is fine, I guess. There we go. Some hits. Oh, it's looking at me? Not really. It's cool too, right? I hit shift while I was aiming down, and it swaps your the side that you're aiming on, which is kind of nice actually. Sometimes, owie, you can use it to like dodge around corners and stuff, moving away. We need to go to the side. I rolled backwards. That was a mistake. Oh, dodging. Jesus. There we go. Roll. Roll. Get back some distance. We're gonna sprint away. Where's he at? I'm gonna keep an eye out for some melee for ranged attacks, except he's focusing on the other one, so it should be okay for a moment. Man, get some body shots. We can get a headshot. Yeah, there it is. Dodge. There we go. Keeping an eye out for the big animations. Reload. Man, that dude's taking a lot of hits. I'm glad that Chico over there can like take a beating. Oh, there's a headshot. Come on. We're gonna switch to this real quick, just use this to unload a bunch of shots. Come on. Go down. Go to the side. Oh, I tried to do a little hip fire shot. That was wrong. But we did it. Alright. So we got a new material, root ganglia. So normally you defeat bosses, you get a material that you can then use to create some kind of like boss weapon.
Not bad shooting,
Tome of
Traveler.
Knowledge gives us trait points we can kind of like level up.
I'll bet. But don't worry. Ward's as safe a place as any. Safer.
So, it's really real. Food and water and
Oh, girl, you're looking
folks living with some old white guy.
a bit worse.
More or less.
Whoa, whoa, let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
No, you're not fine, girl. You're like,
Ooh, that looks like root rot.
yeah.
I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone.
We need to get her to the ward, and quick. Doctor, there's her only chance.
I mean, yeah.
We'd better get moving, or we lose the light.
All right. Cool. So finish a little bit of tutorial, I guess. So now we'll get our introduction to the ward, I assume, and kind of like your hub. So what will probably happen is, you know, this will be our hub where you come back to sell and create things, upgrade your deals, and then like lead off to go and do like missions and stuff. This looks familiar too. It could be just because it's all run down and rusty and stuff, so all of it looks kind of the same and familiar. Alright. Is he like the sheriff or something? Because he's got like a star on his breastplate, it looks like.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Call me Riggs. I got you, darling. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of her.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Welcome to Ward 13.
Ward 13.
Hey,
Except
don't
we're
worry.
above
Riggs
ground
is
now.
right. She'll be fine.
Okay, something else happening. The root's
You
active.
okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're not fine. You need rest.
Bo! He's the ward's mayor.
Mayor. Okay.
Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
So Ford was in the first game. It's been a while trying to find him.
So, Traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13.
Right.
Must have come a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place.
Yeah,
What were you two doing out there?
We were actually looking for you, actually, for this ward, yeah.
For the ward? Really? Huh. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing here. We've just,
I guess our guide
we've been cut off from the
isn't,
world for so long. that-
like, got voice lines past.
Well, I'm surprised people know about us outside
other
the
parts.
gate. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something. Oh, start with Ford. I'm sure he'd like to meet you.
All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Here, let's look at our inventory real quick. Tab just opens it up right away. So here's our traits. So we got 1 point available. We could put in Vigor to give us health, stamina, mod power generation. So your weapons will have those mods, which then do some kind of power moves and stuff. And expertise is skill cooldown. Interesting. Maybe I'll save it for right now. And then inventory, here we go. The root ganglia, part flesh, part deadwood, all disgusting. It might not be moving, but it sure as hell feels like it is. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, so I'm putting in a point now, actually, and I can tell you right now, I really like this. I like that they have a commit changes, so you can like preview what you want to put in there, take it out, throw it into something else, see what you've got going on, and then you can commit your changes. I really like that a lot because I hate like just accidentally clicking on something and then that's it. That's where your point's at. Bummer, dude. But no, that's nice. Good quality of life thing. I appreciate it. All right, you got anything else to say?
Something on your mind, traveler?
Oh yeah. Hey, oh Jesus, so much conversations. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna go around and talk to a bunch of people. I'm probably gonna cut most of whatever this talking is outside of any main story things going on. I hope you don't mind, but it's gonna drag on otherwise. Something I'm gonna say real quick too is, it feels like this is actually like a little bit of a settlement. I mean, in the first one, like, like, oh, this is the ward, but there's like people surviving and stuff. But it was like, it felt pretty dead outside of like a couple people. Like there was a sort of like living section, but for the most part, it didn't feel like there was anybody else there in your hub outside of the people that you would sell and upgrade stuff with. It's weird. I thought that is that her there? Yeah, there she is. It's weird. I thought that a root rod or whatever would be a more like major plot point, but I guess not. This is all resolved, maybe. Okay, so there's Ford over there. Man, there's a lot of extra people here you can go and talk to.
It's not up for discussion, Clementine. You're staying, and that's
Okay, it's going up.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
Dude sounds kind of like a jerk, but I don't. Yeah, he does kind of sound like a jerk.
I'm 132
See, she's
years
old. See, that's, we were talking to the other dude, and
And
he was
I'm
like,
not
oh, yeah, I was a guard
child.
20 years ago, and I'm like,
You don't have authority.
you don't look like you're
want this, I do.
doing this for 20
This
years.
town needs you. You can't go wandering off after something that might not even exist.
Oh, that's rich. What have you been doing the last 100 years then, huh? What the hell are you doing right now?
Well, that's different. I'm trying to fix things.
Things that you broke when you tried to play God.
That was Harsgard. I was just following orders. I didn't...
Oh, and that makes it okay? You know how many people died because you just followed orders?
Of course I know. You think I don't remember that every goddamn day? I'm trying to make things right here.
So am I. You're such a damned hypocrite, Ford. If I leave, it's my fault. But you didn't break the world. You didn't run after a pipe dream. You didn't abandon your family 12 times over.
Look, I've made a lot of mistakes. I admit that. But it's because of those mistakes that I'm telling you not to do the
This feels
same
like
thing.
one of those like personal conversations
Well,
you shouldn't be
forgive me if
listening
I don't
to,
wanna
but
take
I
advice from the men who
can't
fucked
help
up the world
myself.
in the first place. I'm not your dreamer anymore.
Oh, she was a dreamer.
Maybe I've
That makes
got
a
my
lot of
own
sense.
mission.
These people need you, Clementine.
Yeah,
You're too
that's right.
important to just...
Every
I remember there was a
person
log
out
talking
there
about her.
is capable of taking care
Pretty
of
sure,
themselves.
anyways.
This isn't about them. It's about you. You've always run away from your problems, but you won't let me run toward something. What are you so goddamned afraid of?
I'm losing you, losing them, losing everything.
I've already lost everything. from me. You, Neville, Harsgard. The whole goddamned project. I don't belong here. I never did. I'm tired of pretending I do.
Alright, this sounds like a good time to
You put
step on in.
We'll talk about this later.
Out of my way.
Who, me or him? Don't be a jerk to me. I just showed up, man. Jesus. I understand you're upset. And there's old man Ford himself. Hey, bud.
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the Traveler.
Traveler.
Of
There's
course.
our name. Our nameless name.
Said. Yes. Right on time. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight. Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance.
As in Founder Ford? Yeah.
In the flesh.
So, I heard stories on the road.
Huh, how about that? I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it.
Okay, well,
You first.
how is everybody super old? Yeah, exactly, that one. If you're really the Ford that built this place, how are you alive? Or how's anybody alive? You know, because apparently they've been like, there's people down below I caught a glimpse of that were like the craftsmen and stuff from the first game. And if it's been like over 100 years or something, like, yeah, how have people been going around?
That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. Let's keep it to this. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk? And some things you
okay.
eat can make you sick.
All right, you don't have to.
Or sleepy.
You don't have to say it like that, Brett.
Well,
You should just
other
say
things
like,
do this.
I had something and
It's
it
a
gave me
big
long
world
life.
out there.
Ooh, I wonder if it's from. I have an idea of why. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not really an answer.
It's a great answer, just not a full one.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. The meat and potatoes. What kind of favor are we talking about?
Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources. And then we'll get into it in earnest.
So, what is a favor? Answer the favor, freaking jackwagon. All right, you were expecting me?
Not you precisely, as in name, rank, serial number.
I mean, yeah,
I knew
laws of
someone was
averages.
coming.
Someone's always coming eventually, right?
Aren't you clever? Skeptic. That's fine. It so happens I knew you'd be coming today. Or I hoped. Our young Wallace told me.
Yeah, is he another dreamer? I think he might be another dreamer. I can go into it if you want, but like we'll learn as the game kind of goes on.
Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know. She had bad dreams too. Dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass.
So yeah, he can see the future.
It's more like he can see really far into the present. Sometimes.
Okay. I guess I'll ask about the people living here too.
Let me see if I can get you up to speed.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, Bo seems a little young.
Compared to who? Bo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. Learned from the best. He was orphaned, just a kid. Ward 13 sort of adopted him. Ran security when he got old enough. Did a damn good job of it. Only made sense to put him in charge once we started up here.
Yes. Why were they fighting?
Arguing's not the same as fighting.
Make
Clem and I have known each other longer than
Potatoes,
anyone
potatoes.
else here. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge.
Do they hurt her? Her abilities, do they hurt her?
Nosebleeds, headaches, and I worry about worse. Things we can't see so easy.
Yeah, freaking brain
It's not like there's
hemorrhaging
a
and stuff.
manual.
All right. I don't remember who Riggs is.
Don't think there's a soul in town has lost as much as Riggs. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. But he does. And we're damn thankful.
All right, I'm done.
All right, traveler. Now that
Okay,
you've
thank
shot
you.
your shot, here's mine. I need an able young scrapper to help an old man out. Talk to Wally. You'll find him out by the docks. After that,
Okay.
gear up. And then meet me at the ward gate. I'll tell you a story.
Gotcha, bro. All right, let's get on down and out of here, I guess. Hi. Oh, you want to talk?
We'll talk about this later.
Nice little room. Okay. Goodbye. She's a jerk. I'm not going to talk to her. Now we'll talk to her. She looks a little older.
I swear to God and my mother. Did Bo send you over here, or did you stumble your way over
See,
here
she's
yourself?
such a jerk. I wandered over here. Apparently, that was a mistake.
Bingo. I'm McCabe. I like to keep to myself and my work. My work happens to be tinkering and modding weapons. And that's already more information than I like giving out. Capiche?
Yeah, guess I'll leave.
Look, it's not personal. I just don't like being distracted. I get into a zone, you know? Pisses me off when people come by and interrupt my me time. But I'll tell you what. You're clearly
This
not
is
the
already
average
nicer than I
stray that
remember her
shows up
being.
here. So I'll make you a deal. You find anything interesting out there, bring it back to me and I'll see
Thanks.
if I can use
See,
it to mod your
that was
weapons.
so hard.
Okay?
Definitely not the answer. Just thank you and move on.
Oh, and if you tell anyone I was nice to you, I will cut you.
Okay. You've been working on that thing for apparently 100 years. Let's go find Wallace. All right, it's Wallace.
I see you, traveler.
I see you too, buddy.
You're the one Ford's been waiting for. Though, he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it.
Oh, we're talking about Clementine? Clementine? Wait, yeah, what are we talking about?
You know. And you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier.
You know you're not wearing any shoes, right, bud?
Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The sight, you know? Sorry, I probably said that already too.
I mean, I get what's going on. The dude's a little psychic and is messing up his, like, order of thoughts and what he's saying. I'm not sure what's going on here,
You
though.
have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but your path can change if you wanted to.
Oh. Oh, okay, so we can change our class. Okay. We're archetype, not a class. So medic. Medic specializes in survivability with enhanced healing and relic effectiveness. So wellspring. So it channels healing into their fist, punching a hole in the ground to create a healing spring AoE, which heals over time and increases blight decay rate. Okay. Healing shield. Expel healing energy to shield all allies for 100% of their max HP. So I imagine all these values that we're seeing, like the 25 meters, 100%, yada, yada, yada. I imagine all that can get modified with different stats and equipment and stuff. So it'll be kind of cool. Okay. And then what's this one? Redemption. A shockwave that revives downed allies and restores HP. Okay. For each additional second holding it, the heal gains an additional 50% up to 200%. They will revived allies will only receive 50% of the healing amount. If revived, they cannot be revived again by another 180 seconds. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Those are some cool abilities. And the first one, you know, there were some like healing stuff, but like it wasn't like a huge amount. You had some very simple things. And they got a prime perk, so maybe this is something is really only for them. So they regenerate additional relic charges by healing themselves and allies. And I think the relic is like your own heal myself object. So it seems like they get a lot of self-sustain just by like healing other people. That's kind of cool. All right. The hunter. He's you're a hunter from Diablo 2, not Diablo 2, freaking Destiny or something. Yeah, ranged. They're your ranged person, right? So they can extend the duration of their active skills by dealing ranged weak spot damage. Okay. So spatial awareness, that applies mark, which I think increases the damage they take. Yeah, crit chance against them is increased for all their allies, so it's a good support one. And then you've got focus, continuously aiming down the sights without shooting causes them to enter a focus state. Okay, so it just makes them better at shooting and automatically apply marks. That's cool. And then obviously we can extend the duration of mark on them by dealing damage to them with like weak spots. And then shroud, so we basically stealth, and then it applies marked, and then ambush will let us increase our melee and ranged damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, what else we got? Probably our melee guy. Yeah, the challenger. So they're the close range combat and heightened survivability. This is probably the one I'm going to pick. Die Hard. Upon taking fatal damage, the challenger pushes off death and returns to battle. We've got High impact tremor, that's cool. Deals damage and is stagger in a forward cone. Deals damage in all directions at point blank range. Interesting. Juggernaut, so become unstoppable. Gaining bulwark, which reduces damage, I think. Movement, melee speed, melee damage. Okay. Stagger level reduced. Okay. And then rampage, enter a heightened state of battle. Increases our fire rate, reload speed, movement speed, blah, blah, blah. So you just go berserk. Oh, well, no. And then once you get so many stacks, then you go berserk. Interesting. Are there any more? Oh, there are more. Oh, what is this? Oh, the handler. Oh, there's like a dog dude. What? Okay. That's kind of cool. So he's got a companion that will engage enemies near the location. Return to the handler. You can hold the ability so it reduces damage to all allies. And he can like tank or like draw enemies. He engages. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Are these all different abilities? So what's this one? Guard dog is our typical skill. Support dog. So is this just like you can equip these different things and then so now it shows us what each of the different things do all together? Interesting. It's a little confusing there, right? No. Hold on. They are different a little bit anyways. So this one, so if you just press it, they all, like the single press will tell them to like engage enemies. Double tap will return them. And then when you hold it, this one increases the damage for allies. This one will heal our allies and movement speed. And then this one will reduce damage. Yeah, reduce damage by 15%. And then it makes them more like threatening. That's pretty cool. Oh, dude, it's freaking Aaron Black from freaking Mortal Kombat, dude. Alright, specializes in raw damage. Activating a gunslinger skill instantly reloads both firearms and grants infinite ammo for a short period of time. Wow. Quick draw, just shoot a whole bunch of things, maybe. Sidewinder, call upon the power of the Desert Sidewinder. Increase aim down sight, movement speed, and draw speed. Automatically reload weapons when you cycle them. Bullet storm, full power and speed of the gunslinger. Interesting. Oh man, so like, I kind of want to do the Challenger, but some of these other ones seem pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. And it looks like he's got a freaking grenade launcher. Those are pretty cool. I like that so far.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Right. Okay, and we got a full set of armor to go with it. New perks. Seems like this is the right path.
You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. Until next time.
Okay, let's take a look at our stuff. So let's see what it says. So you can see there's different armors, amounts, and weights. So like this armor, let me see if we still got another one. Yeah, so the weight on this one is much heavier. So we have 57 armor, 29 weight, where this one is 36 and 19. So that does affect your rolls and your movement speed and stuff. So if we go and we show it here, we are a bit slower. The roll is a little more chunky. You can kind of see that weight towards the end of the roll. So yeah, there is a difference in like the armor that you want to wear. It's not just a clear cut and dry to like, oh, this armor's better. Like it's not. It's a give and take kind of situation. There's our challengers type. So can we do something with it? Okay, so there's our skills. We got the war stomp. Have we not unlocked those? So we have to unlock them by leveling up. Can only happen once every 10 minutes. Interesting. How do we use this? Okay. Oops. Do we got any other new guns? Got any? Nope, no new melee weapons. Okay. We go into our traits and we've got strong back, so it adjusts our encumbrance. So that's really important because if we're wearing heavy armor and stuff, you're gonna want that so that you are oh, it actually automatically threw in some points, so it gave us more vigor, gave us some endurance, and then one in the strong back. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. And then these are other, so we level them up and it's gonna unlock these other perks and stuff. Neat. Okay, that's cool. That's different than what it used to be. I like it.
What you need, Wanderer?
Wallace told me to see you. He said you were the next step in my journey.
That boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with a hot meal. But I also ain't dumb enough to cross him. I don't reckon he was any more specific.
Something about... Well, he just said you knew what I needed. I mean, he did say something about my path, but I also don't actually remember him saying anything about talking to this guy, because I think I just, like, skipped it.
Right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. I can see your gear is, lacking,
Hey, man,
to say the least.
don't make fun of my shit.
If he asks, you tell him I gave you this. No charge.
Is it a shotgun? Oh, the
Riggs is gonna
bulldog.
talk my ear off if I don't send you over to him next, isn't he?
Okay, and a
Fine.
Revolver.
Go see
Silverback
Riggs
Model
then.
500.
Tell him he can do whatever the hell he
Ooh,
wants.
look at that sword, dude. Holy crap. Look at that thing. Okay, so Bulldog, long gun, brutal drum-fed, fully automatic 10-gauge shotgun. Oh, it's a fucking drum shotgun, dude. That's awesome. 10-gauge. Very neat. See, everybody, anytime you do a shotgun, it's always just an automatic, like, oh, 12-gauge, 12-gauge, and then occasionally, like, oh, it's a slug, like, occasionally. Interesting. I like that this one's a 10-gauge. That's kind of cool. And then we've got just a handgun. And you can see there are modifications you can put on them. Oh, and mutators. That's new. There's a mutator for this one, too. Oh, it's made out of flattened railroad tracks. Dozens of ridges cut into the side for causing irreparable damage. Right mouse button to inspect. Oh, here it is. Okay. And see, a bunch of the weapons, too. Like, if you look at the bottom right, it's got raw damage, crit hit chance, weak spot damage, yada, yada, yada. So a bunch of the different weapons have different stats that, like, modify along with it, right? So, God, this really does look like a scrapper's gun, dude. Yeah, so as, like, things go on, you know, we'll find more weapons that can maybe fit around with whatever build we're trying to do. Hey, Ava.
Better be worth my time, traveler.
Yeah, Wally said you could help with my journey.
You're serious, aren't you?
Wait, you thought I just, like,
So
came up with
what
it on
the
my
hell
own?
is this journey.
It sounds crazy to me. I just got here.
Damn right it sounds crazy. But that's how I know you ain't lying. Only Wally would do that to a person.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, the only reason anyone bothers me is because I'm good with a hammer. So either I can modify your weapons, or we can find a more creative use for it.
Okay.
Tell you what. I heard you picked up something strange
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
little jaunt earlier. Maybe
It's
I
a
could do
wood
something with
meat
it.
thing. Alright, so we can craft... Ooh, do we get different choices? Oh, okay. So a lot of times in the first one, you would get, like, a piece from a boss, and it literally made one thing. It either made, like, a gun, or it made a modification skill thing. But it looks like we get some choices now, which is pretty cool. So I wonder if we're going to find more of these, like, root ganglias, and eventually we'll be able to do all of these different things. Be kind of cool. So healing shot, it's like a healing grenade, it looks like. Oh, and it lays dormant. If you don't hit anybody, it waits until somebody gets close. Interesting. Concussive shot. All targets within close range, dealing damage and a bunch of impact. So I think there's going to be like a sort of stagger mechanic. Scrap shot. Ooh, caltrop grenade that explodes to cover an area. Kind of like that. That sounds kind of cool. And then hot shot it was also really good in the first one. You just catch your gun stuff on fire, and then it deals more damage, and then it also catches them on fire. It's really good. Let's do this one. And you can notice too, there are different mod power requirements. So this one takes 600, this one takes 450, this one takes 750, this one takes 1250. So as you play, you deal damage and stuff, you're going to generate mod power. And then once you've filled up enough, then you can activate your ability. And different armor sets and stuff focus and specialize into generating more power. You may have noticed some of our traits, we could like choose to upgrade things and how quickly we generate mod power. And so those are other like builds you can do where you can really say, I love using these weapon mods, and you can focus on building up your mod power and using them a lot. But we'll take the scrap shop. So that's fun.
I'm a busy woman.
So did it auto equip onto something? Oh, it's on there. Okay. So how do we adjust it? Right mouse button to inspect. So if I click on this, yeah, then you can go through and you could swap out whatever mods you want. That's cool. We don't have any mutators. All right. And what's cool too, right? So if we inspect it, it changed what it looked like. See how down there on the bottom of our gun, now it's got those things going on. That was something that I really liked from the first one, is when you put on the different like mod things, it did actually change what your guns looked like. And so I really like that. I like the little bit of flavor that adds. All right, Riggs, how about you?
Oh, traveler.
Oh, Bravis told me to see you. He said you were the next step in my journey.
I don't suppose he was more particular about why.
Yeah, he said you were going to talk his ear off if he didn't.
Ha, yeah. That sounds like Bravis. Right. Well, I've got a pretty focused skill set. I reckon
I think he did
know
armor
what
a lot.
means.
Well, sometimes he crafted
Come to
weapons
me
too, I think.
If you ever need to upgrade
Oh, is it
your
upgrading?
equipment.
Okay. So yeah, some characters can upgrade your items with some materials you find, or by defeating enemies. Upgrading is essential to keeping up with increasing difficult enemies of the game. Yeah, obviously. So let's go ahead and let's just upgrade our bulldog. We've got just enough iron to do it, so we'll really only be able to upgrade one thing. I don't know that I want to specialize in doing melee right now, so I'll focus on the shotgun, because I feel like I always end up doing a lot of range damage anyways. Cool.
So long.
Alright, and now we can talk to Ford.
Now you look like you could help an old man take on the world. You ready to do this?
Yeah, man, about as ready as I'm gonna be. Let's go.
Right. Let's see what dangers still lurk in the old ward.
Okay, so this is, in the first game, I think this is where your base was before. Like, when he said the old ward, this is where we were before.
Still smells like home. Here, take this.
Oh, flashlight.
Just crank the handle to make it work.
Cool beans. Here we go.
This used to be a research facility, cutting edge. We did things down here nobody dreamed of. Not before nor since. Yet, for all our manpower, we didn't know what the stones really were.
Can I get a
Until it
walk
was
speed,
too
man?
late.
I hate
The stones.
The world stones. Giant red crystals that let us see into other worlds. Even travel to them. So, what? We just hide the stones away and hope the Soviets haven't found their own. No. We had to know everything there was to know about them. It was a matter of national security. Of pride. So, yeah. We opened the door and walked through.
But something was waiting on the other side.
It didn't happen right away. Hell, the inhabitants of the worlds we traveled to couldn't follow us. We thought we were safe. But yeah, the route found a way. After that, well, we all know what happened after that.
Yeah, you can see.
Locked, huh? Well, this
Key.
is my house.
Oh, this way.
Come on.
Yeah, this is
I
like
gave Ellen a few things to
our hub
hang
from the
on
first
to
game.
In case of emergency. She must have hidden it around here. Come on, Ellie, where'd you hide it?
What is that? Anything here? Look. Hey, wait a second. I remember that picture. Hey, there's some stuff. Nice. So we got a
That red
matchbook.
thing, we call it a
Dragon
dragon
heart.
heart. Don't ask why. Take it
mean-
with you. You might need it.
People talked about the Dragonheart things in the first one and whatnot, and like I don't think you ever really got an answer. There were things about our character come from some island and a lighthouse and shit. Like there were so many questions I feel like I didn't get answers to, but I don't know how well I actually explored to find those answers. Wait, where did he actually go? What the heck? Ford, where did you go, bro?
There
Okay.
you are. Hurry up.
Yeah, man, I'm going. Here it is. Matchbook. Oh, jeez. We're gonna inspect it. It looks like something's sliding
look at
around
that
inside.
matchbook you
Either a
found.
single heavy match or something else. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Interact. Man, what is this? Resident Evil now?
Let's get this door unlocked. Can't stand around all
Has to
day.
be 100 years more. How's it not broken or gotten lost? Yeah. The wards weren't a mistake. It was the secrets that were. Oh, I know why we had to keep them. Hell, a century's gone by and I still keep some of
What are
their
you waiting
secrets.
for?
I never broke the habit, but secrets turn into lies, and lies always come back to bite you. Yeah, sounds about right. Here we go. World stone.
Is that
The World Stone. Yes. Or part of it, anyway.
Okay.
Every shard's as useful as the whole. We shut it down after Harsgard died. Like I told Ellen at the time. The damn thing's more dangerous than useful. Huh. Of course not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go down and
Never
turn on the
mind.
generator. Oh,
Now, let's see if that works.
he said it there at the corner of the
Do
table. That's
what?
important.
Exactly.
holy shit?
So many years. So many journeys. I wonder if the Andrew Ford who first touched this crystal, did he ever come back?
I mean, none of us really ever come back from any decision.
Go
Because we're
back.
always changing.
Tell Bo to bury
Is that what
this
you're getting
place.
at?
Not just lock it away, but get some explosives and bury it in a tomb of concrete.
What the fuck? Dude shifted.
More dangerous than useful, traveler. Remember that.
Oh, and then he just leaves. Dude, what a dude.
Ford.
That's exactly what he did in the first game, is my understanding.
Man, Bo is gonna be pissed.
Uh-oh.
Bastard did it. He actually woke it up.
Nice boots, by the way.
Clementine. Hey,
Did he tell you how to use it? Do I even want to?
System failure is imminent. The core has been compromised.
Well, that's new.
The utility is required. Commencing acquisition.
Don't let go! I'm slipping! Don't let it take me!
So does it need her because of, like, her German powers? Is some part of her needed to keep it going? Oh, jeez.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Don't do it! Don't you do it! Oh, this is so stupid.
That's... that would be kind of my thought, too. Nice. Oh, that flipped freaking things real quick. Alright. Cool. There we go. One thing that was kind of cool in the character creation, you know, the voices really seemed like they had different personalities, so I wonder if you chose a different voice, like would our guy say different things? Oh, notice this session is now joinable. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, we got Elder armor set. Oh, because we did the whatever thing. Void armor set, Radiant. Oh, those are things from the first one. Let's change the game session. Oh, friends only? That's fine. We'll just do offline, though. Okay. Alright, so let's start running around, see what's happening here. So typically, oh god, freaking frames dropped all of a sudden. So normally you'd show up in one of these, and then you're in a map, and you gotta go through and explore and shenanigans. So let's...
Clementine!
God, that keeps happening. Do I need to
Ford!
drop the quality? See.
Where are you guys?
Okay.
This is all insane.
Whoa.
Both the crystal and Ford. God, I better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine.
Well, that's pretty cool looking, though. Look, it's got like two different forms on it, right? So like the left side looks a little different from the right side, and one of them kind of reminds me of a dude from the first game. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, Let's see. It looks like this door it's a pathway, so we'll follow that. Keeping an eye out for any like extra materials and things, you know. Game looks pretty good. I mean, this is pretty sweet looking so far. Very different from some of the other worlds I remember before. A lot of them were very dark. But this one's quite bright. It's a lever, so maybe this elevator comes back up, or it can be down, and then you can pull the lever to pull it back up. Huh. Okay. Hello. No, you're not a friend. You have a health bar.
All right, let's do this.
Cool. There we go. Keeping an eye. I heard the noise. You can definitely use those like sound effects as like a warning for roll. Sword. Good stuff. Get ready to shoot him down. One more. There we go. I tried to reload a moment ago, which is why I ended up taking a little bit of a hit.
Whoa.
Now my health bar, I've got that little gray section. Is that regenerating? It is. Okay, that's kind of nice. So you can take a little hit and then slowly recuperate a little bit. There's a checkpoint, so typically whenever you rest at a checkpoint, it's gonna like, I think that, you know, it'll set a checkpoint for you, recharge all your like healing items down there in the bottom left, and then it resets any enemies as well. So yeah, you can get your stuff back, but yeah, replenishes ammo and relics at the cost of respawning all the basic enemies in a world. In multiplayer, resting also respawns any fallen allies. All players must be using a checkpoint in order to rest. Okay, let's go ahead and close it. We could go back to World War 13 now. We're not going to do it though. We got to try and figure out some stuff about Clementine, maybe see about freaking Ford. We're not going to find Ford though, because he kind of knows what he's doing and is probably gone in a way. I don't think this is going to open. Nope. But that's a shortcut. We'll probably like circle around and then get access to that, so it'll be a nice shortcut to the checkpoint and then move on to the next section of the map. And this looks pretty big, as you can see on the mini map on the top right. There's a dude there, dude flying up as well. Shoot him. Dodge roll. We heard the sound. Ooh, boom. Dodge away. Oh, he got us. Boom. One more. Down. Swap to our other gun for some more range. Back to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Roll out of it. Okay. Boom. To our little mod right there. Bunch of caltrops. I don't think it's going to catch the guys in the air, though. Oh, Jesus. Getting a little beat up. I'm on fire a little bit. Boom. Let's get the sword. Oh, Jesus. Can I... Oh, yeah, I got my Indomitable. That worked out. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. What the hell? We're going to heal up now. Swap to our pistol. Moving away. Maybe I got to use my primary. Maybe that's the only way I do this. Pull them through this. Pull the shotgun. Then we'll use it now. Oh, that was good. Okay. I was expecting more of like an earthquakey kind of thing. Brought him down before he could shoot us. Oh my god. Okay. That was a little brutal. I'm gonna have to do better in the future. Okay. Is there an XP bar somewhere? Because I feel like there was before. We've got 10 minutes left on our respawn thing, which really stinks. Alright. That's what I get for choosing the harder difficulty right off the bat. Okay. Can I open this? What's in here? Nope. Can I... Is there a map? Yeah, okay. There is a straight map you can open up. So it looks like that's the main path. There could be something over to the side. Let's check on that side first. Though the door is closed. No, it's open. The door is probably locked, so we have to go around like this. Nope. I keep trying to swap to my other gun using the numbers on my mouse, and that's just to heal. It's kind of a mistake. What is that? Some kind of item. There's some guys. I could probably use my power to kind of hit a bunch of them at once. Oh, he's an elite dude, so we'll do that. Oh, jeez. Dude on my left as well. We're going to use our caltrops here. Boom. There we go. Kind of catch them with some bleed effects while dragging them into us in the freaking doorway. We're going to go to our sword. Ooh, we're not. Jesus. Boom. What? Dodge again. He's doing a 3-hit combo. We got to heal up. And I tried to heal it with a Q. Jesus. Okay. That was pretty brutal. round 2. All right, let's see if we can drop somebody with a headshot and then pull them in with caltrops. So here we go. Yep, one down. Missed that. Here we go, reload. There's an elite dude again. This guy's up on the top flying. You can see him moving in. Create some distance. We're gonna swap weapons, drop to our caltrops, shoot it out, then go to pistol, dodge those weapon attacks. Then we bang, bang. His head is not his weakness. We're gonna use our power here, boom. Do it one more time. No, we're not gonna do it any more time. Dropping him. Backing up a little bit. Move to the side. Block him with the doorway. Move out. Oh. 1, 2, oh. Oh. Okay. Full swing. We brought him down. Phelan. No match for Phelan's finest. Okay.
It's over.
Alright, we did it. Holy cow. Okay. Alright, so here's my first recommendation. Don't play it on the harder difficulty to start with. Ooh, Phelan mural piece.
This looks important.
Let's take a look at it. Inventory. Mask is made of solid gold that has been polished to a luxurious gleam. It would be a pleasing work of art were it not for the horrific countenance on display. Yeah, I guess. It's not like that horrific, man. Don't we need to be dramatic? We're cursed and that sucks. Anything else back there? Doesn't look like it. We have no healing left, which is a bit of a problem. Should not have used all our healing already. Gonna have to be a lot more careful in how we do this. There's some more dudes right there. There's a dude on the right. I can hear him. No? I swear I heard one. Oh shit. He was like in this thing. There we go. See you, dude. Okay. Oh.
I'm glad that's over.
I keep hearing dudes, man. It's starting to make me think I'm crazy. We're gonna check out this room real quick. Anybody in here? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm supposed to go back because I can't get anywhere. So I guess I'll use a checkpoint and then leave. Area map. Yeah, I know. I got that figured out. Not sure where to go. Look for an exclamation mark. Yeah, I got that. Either the travel map or area map. This icon marks areas you need to investigate and move forward in the game. Exclamation mark on the area map signifies a crucial item, NPC, doorway, blah, blah, blah. Remember to venture off the main path and explore. Side dungeons and secrets aren't designated, but they are brimming with valuable loot and countless secrets. Yep, sounds about right. I'm going back to Ward 13 because I don't understand. Okay, so we're back. So maybe that's what I had to do. I just had to leave.
Oh, thank the founder. You're alive.
Yep.
What happened?
Dude, Ford activated the stone here.
I knew the founder was up to something. I mean, who else wants to visit the old ward, huh? Look, I'm sorry you got involved in this, Traveler. So, then what happened?
Yeah, Clementine showed up, and then something in the stone took her.
Wait, what? Clementine?
Dude, I don't know. I was trying to find her.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I just haven't found her yet. I need to resupply.
Right, sorry. Clementine, she means a lot to all of us. We gotta find her. I'll get everybody together. If she went through the World Stone, she could be anywhere.
Yeah, it's my fault with Ford. I'll find her, Bill. Plus, I don't think sending a whole bunch of people through there is a very good idea.
Hey, I get that, but she could be anywhere. Do you understand? It's a World Stone. It takes you to other worlds.
I mean, yeah, I figured that out. Thanks, man.
I'll get Brabus and Riggs. I'll tell them to... Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know what's out there any more than you do. Oh, I'd be putting the whole town at risk. Clem wouldn't want that. Hell, it's a miracle you came back. No, we gotta trust you on this, like you said. Is that all right?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll find her. Or yeah, we'll do that.
Thanks, traveler. Talk to the folks around town. They should have any supplies you need. You know, Ford used to tell me, old Commander Ford, not the founder.
Oh, that's just a big stretch, dude.
A leader and a hero are two different things. The leader's place is always with her people. I thought she was just taking a dig at her grandfather for leaving all the time, but I think I'm starting to understand her better now.
Yeah, do you? Yeah, alright, sorry, I should get moving.
If you need anything, you know.
Alright, there we go. Oh, they moved the stone here? Dude, do you think that was smart, though? I mean, it makes it easier for us, because otherwise I would not be playable, dude. Okay. This is where I will stop the first video. It's definitely over an hour, but, you know, I'll be cutting out a chunk of things. So here's what we should be doing. You know, we'll resupply, we can upgrade our weapons and stuff, and then what should happen is we use this. Hopefully it doesn't immediately suck me into anything. And then you can go to the last place you visited, go to other worlds, like choose places, join worlds, and then you can change your settings too. So like we are on campaign right now, and you could re-roll it or select game mode. Can I change it? I don't want to hit re-roll, and we're gonna find out. Oh, okay. No, never mind. So I don't know if you have to do some more of the story or something to like unlock more things, because in the first one you could play the campaign, or you could roll a just like adventure exploration mode, and then it would like kind of randomly generate the world with different events in it, and you could go through, explore like that, and actually upgrade and level up your guy, and then go back and do more of the campaign stuff. At least that's how I remember it. It could have only let me do that because I had beaten through the main storyline. You know, a little unclear. Memory's rusty. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go in there, you know, we'll upgrade our stuff, get more abilities, things, keep filling out the campaign, use this as a checkpoint, a travel area to like go into other sections and whatnot, and then yeah, move on from there. This game definitely seems to have a bit more of a story kind of thing to it than the first one did. Like the first one had a story, but it was kind of Dark Souls-ish, where it was very unclear what was happening. You had to read a lot of the like item descriptions and stuff to really like get the big picture on like what's happening. Well, this one is taking more of a direct narrative, which I do kind of like. I like both aspects of storytelling, but you know, this is nice too. It's a lot more like friendly. But that's it. There's the first one. I'll do some more videos and keep playing through, and I'll probably just keep going through the entire game, because right now I kind of enjoy it. The combat is going to be pretty hard just based off that little bit I did. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys watching it, and as always, take care.